Chapter 22. It's Mommy, whispered Kevin in an excited little voice. She's here, quick, hide. I then heard several pairs of footsteps scrambling around the other side of the apartment door. I paused and slowly smiled before I inserted the key into its lock. As I did so, I wondered what my two boys and my crazy roommate, Miranda, were up to. It wasn't my birthday, so I quickly dismissed that thought. I couldn't think of another occasion, so I stopped trying to guess. Well, whatever the reason, I better get ready to act my behind off. I stifled a giggle as I slowly opened the door and entered. Here is Academy Award-winning actress Tamala Jones, starring in her first role as Single Mother of the Year in Hollywood's movie Don't Let Nothing Get You Down. I laughed softly and straightened my shoulders. Also appearing in this rags to riches tale are her two adorable sons, Kevin and Terrence, not to mention that wacky, outlandishly funny, and hypergamous friend, Miranda Jenkins. I walked into the apartment, which was apparently empty, wink, 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 and called out from the living room. Where's everybody? Kevin? Terrence? Mommy's home? I then walked into a small closet and tried not to look at my youngest son, who was obviously not well hidden behind the umbrellas, raincoats, and galoshes. I ignored his fidgeting body and excited face. I reached for the hook above his head and hung up my handbag. This was very difficult because I simply wanted to swoop down and grab him in a mommy hug, but I didn't. I was still acting, right? I still had a role to play, so I turned and exited the closet. But as I did so, Terrence couldn't seem to contain his excitement. Surprise, Mommy! He yelled out as he raced from his hiding spot. I could hear him racing towards me. As I turned to peer down at him, he grabbed my legs. He hugged them tightly before he led me completely out of the closet. What are you doing in there? I shrieked in mock surprise. I didn't see you. How long were you hiding from me? I surprised Mommy, yelled out the 4-year-old. It worked, Kevin! Terrence's face was beaming with pride as he searched the living room for the hiding spots of his brother and Miranda. His little brown eyes didn't have to look for long. He spotted them rushing from the dining room with hands full of big, bright balloons that read, Congratulations! Best Employee of the Year! Happy Mother's Day? I laughed out loud. Where did you find that one? I asked, pointing to the pink and white Mother's Day balloons. The dollar store, blurted out Kevin as he rushed towards me. He proudly handed me the beautiful bouquet of helium-filled banners. But that was months ago, I joked as I happily reached for my gifts. Come on, Miss Staff Filler, teased Miranda. The boys and I have made dinner. So, Kevin, she stopped speaking and looked at my oldest son. Do you remember what to do? Yes, Miss Miranda, he smiled brightly at my best friend. He quickly grabbed my free hand and said, Come with me, Mommy. Follow me. I did as he instructed and walked with little Kev. He led me to an elaborately set dining room table. I watched in amazement as my handsome son pulled out a chair from the table and politely said, Please have a seat, madam. Huh? What's all this? I questioned as my eyes began to water. My God, you boys are just amazing. I sniffled a tear back. Don't cry, Mommy, instructed Terrence. Don't do that. You are the best mommy in the whole entire world. I stared down at my youngest son. I was in complete shock. That was the longest sentence he had ever spoken. Look at you, I teased and reached out to hug him. You are holding conversations now. Terrence liked the praise and wrapped his arms around me. Well, of course, that provoked Kevin to rush into my arms. And then I felt Miranda's arms encircling us all. She looked directly into my eyes and said, You really are a great mother. Congratulations on the promotion. It's about time your life started to change up a bit. I smiled back. Thank you, Miranda. I couldn't have done it without your help.